Okay, welcome back to the channel. Today we are focusing on supersetting with the use of kettlebells and bodyweight exercises. So supersetting basically is performing two exercises back to back with minimal rest. It's a really good way to elevate your heart rate, increase your calorie burn, and promote muscle growth and endurance depending on which exercises that you decide to do. Now with supersetting, I usually add these in to the end of my workout. So the beginning of my workout will be a traditional strength lift, or it might be some strict gymnastic work. And then at the end of the session, I'll add in these supersets. Now I might choose 6 exercises in total, which is what I'm doing here in this video. And I'll ordinarily set my rep range between 8 and 10 with a total number of 3 to 5 sets depending on the exercise and depending what I want to achieve in the session. Now, supersetting with kettlebells can definitely significantly boost both muscular strength and endurance depending on what exercises you choose. A superset like kettlebell deficit push-ups followed by dual kettlebell rows challenges your chest, shoulders, triceps, back and biceps. The push-up builds upper body pushing strength while the rows enhance pulling strength. The continuous engagement of different muscle groups with minimal rest periods promotes muscular endurance, helping you push through fatigue and improve overall performance. Now, as fancy as all that sounds, the real reason I enjoy supersetting is for the muscular pump. Quite often when you're doing traditional strength lifts or strict gymnastic work, you don't always leave the session feeling like you've done a tremendous amount of work. So if you're someone who needs that feeling when you leave the gym, then supersetting is definitely a great way to achieve that. So let's join in here on this video and take a look at how I'm going for my first superset. Because you've only got 3 sets, you can afford to go a little bit heavier. I feel like that's enough for me today, weight wise, so I'm going to stay at that. Whew! You might notice in my first couple of reps there, I was keeping my legs quite rigid as I received that kettlebell back in front rack position. It was mainly because they were feeling light, and then as I progressed, the weight got a little bit heavier, a little bit more fatiguing, so I used my knees and my legs to absorb that weight. So bring it down steadily to the chest and then absorb that weight, catch that weight, use your legs to take some of the stress off the back as you catch. Alright, put the pen away before I accidentally mark a set off that I don't need to. Now during these sets I'm using a 2-minute rest period between all sets, but ordinarily I'd use a 1.5 minute rest between each set. 2 minutes not really necessary for these smaller muscle groups and for the rep range that I'm doing. I'm doing more hypertrophy rep range here, so you want to have about 1:30 rest in between your sets on those. So basically in conclusion, using kettlebells to superset exercises offers numerous benefits, including an increased workout intensity, enhanced strength and endurance, improved functional fitness, and generally just maximizing the amount of time that you have and the amount of work that you can get done within that time. 2, big breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Alright, split squats. Smooth transition, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Cool, man. Set number 2 done. I could probably do 4 sets of that, but I've got 2 4-set supersets coming up, so I think I'll stick to the 3. But if you're feeling good, you're feeling strong, add an extra set. You know, this is a completely customizable workout. If you need to increase the amount of sets or decrease the amount of sets, depending on what level you're at, feel free. Oh man, I like that pairing, that was good. Strict press with split squats. Yeah, nice. Alright. It'd be nice to have some music going right about now, but you know, copyright laws and all that. "30 seconds, and we're about to start our last set on strict shoulder press. So obviously with the strict shoulder press, it's a deep breath in, fill those lungs, and then press. Make sure the elbow goes straight up. So you want the thumb to go up past the eyes, and then as the kettlebell gets above the head, you can rotate into a comfortable overhead position. And to bring it back down, initiate with rotation to pull that elbow back in line with the hip, and then drop the elbow to the hip. Okay? That way you will ensure a smooth catch. Alright, feeling it in the legs, let's go. Strict press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's go. Split squats. 1, 2, last set. 3, 4, keep that knee over the toes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Swap legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh man, tell you where I'm feeling it. In the grip. Mark that off. First superset done. I'm gassing. Okay. Whew. Alright, what do we got? Kettlebell push up and dual kettlebell row. I think I might use the 16s again. Now I am super warm. I'm not going to bother warming up either of these movements. I'm going to jump straight into those. However, if the dual kettlebell row feels light in my first round, then I'll increase. But I'll still count that first round as set number 1. Alright, so for the kettlebell push-up, the idea here is to only have one hand on one kettlebell, and that's going to create a nice deficit. You could use 2 kettlebells and do the deficit. So what I might do actually, we've got 10, so I might do 2 rounds, might do half the rounds using one arm at a time, and then I might do my last 2 sets with using 2 kettlebells, so using the same deficit. But alternating between a single arm movement and a dual arm movement. Oh, I didn't set my timer. Too much yap. At least I'm marking my sets. Alright, I'm going to give myself another 50 seconds. And hopefully that's 2 minutes. If not, you've earned yourself some extra rest. Well done. Right, let's see, let me set this up. I'm going to go this way. I'll move this one out of the way. I'll move this one to here. Make sure I've got enough space. Alright, 20 seconds. So, as I said, first 2 rounds I'm going to do single arm. So one arm's going to be on the kettlebell, the other arm's going to be on the ground. Now, good push-up form. You want the elbows to track at about 45 degrees from the body. Okay, that's the most efficient way to do a push-up in the most functional manner. Okay, so what that means is that carries over to a lot of other exercises. So for your bench press, you want your elbows to be at 45 degrees as well. You're doing muscle ups, you want to have your arms end up in about 45 degrees as well. We want to try and eliminate the bad habit of flaring the elbows out, put a lot of strain on the front delt using this motion. So if you're someone who does your push-ups with your arms flared out like this, we want to try and rotate so that the elbows can track in 45 degrees. If you were to fall over on the floor, the most efficient way to push yourself back up quickly would be in that position, not in that position. Okay, so aim for about 45 degrees in here. Alright, let's go, enough chit chat. Okay, get myself set up. Feet together, you can do this on your knees if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I'm going to swap kettlebells, swap arms. You move out of the way, please. Let's go up the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoo-wee! Alright, so we're effectively doing 20 push-ups using that form. Whew. So if that's unachievable and you want to use the single one, then maybe do 5 on each arm, and that'll be a total of 10. Right, straight into my kettlebell rows. Set your back, hips down. Alright, tension in the hamstrings. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze shoulder blades together. 8. Yeah, 16s are enough. Alright, so I did it this time. What was I going to say? Yeah, kettlebell rows. So you shouldn't feel an overly large amount of tension or strain in the lower back when you're doing that. You should feel it more through the hamstrings and through the quads. So to protect the lower back, you want to break at the hips to initiate the move, and then bend the knees to allow you to lower to pick up the kettlebells. And then as you stand, push the knees back slightly so the arms will be over the midfoot, and you're going to row and squeeze the kettlebells together, squeeze shoulder blades together I should say, and then lower with control. Now if your hips are too high, you're going to feel it in your lower back, or if your shoulders are too low, you're going to feel it in your lower back. So you want to get into a nice position where your legs are taking more of the strain than your lower back is. Alright, so it's all about finding that balance. I recommend starting with some lighter weights just until you get a feel for that position, and then once you're comfortable, obviously increase your weights, but never increase your weights when you're feeling uncomfortable in a position, because going heavier is not going to fix that. It's not going to make that better. In fact, what you're going to do is ingrain bad habits and bad positioning. So try and avoid that as best you can. keep your ego out of it. You're still going to get an amazing amount of work done. But what you're also going to be doing, and what you're more importantly going to be doing, is building a strong, solid foundation. Right, I've gone over my rest period. Let's go. Set number 2. That was hard. I'm looking forward to just doing 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. While you're doing these, make sure that you don't activate through the traps too much. So by that I mean, don't let your shoulder come forward and move through there. You want to keep the shoulder back and down, alright? Get a comfortable position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more. 10. Oh man. Yeah, okay. What am I doing? Kettlebell row. Alright. Let's go. I'm going to set myself from the top this time. Hips back. Legs. Let's go. Alright. 2 more. Oh man. I'm working now. Coming towards the end of this session. Oh yeah, definitely feeling the work. I'm hoping to come in under the hour or just before, but it's not looking likely. This might be an hour 15. I didn't plan the time before I started. I just wrote the work that I wanted to do and made a guesstimation on how long it would take me. So a little bit over, but that's fine. If you've only got an hour, just fit in as much as you can and then hit the road. You can always swap out the exercises at the end of the workout in the next session. So whatever one you missed, you can use that one in the next session instead of one of the ones that you did in this one. Right, 2 sets to go. Oh yes, I am excited for using both arms at the same time on the deficit because it means I'm only doing 10 reps as opposed to doing 20. Oh, that sounds lazy, doesn't it? It sounds a bit lazy, but you know what? I'm going to get enough work done. It's still going to be a decent push. I'm really feeling this all over, which is awesome. I love that. Feeling a good amount of work has been done through my back and my legs. I'm not in pain. I can just feel I've activated those muscles. So when we train, you don't ever want to train in pain. If you're training in pain or through pain, and swap the exercise out, do something else. There is so many exercises you can do, so many other things you can do to work around injuries. Quite often I see people not coming to the gym because they've injured their foot or something like that, but you can do a lot of other work. Alright, let's go. 10 reps. Nice deficit, let's go. 1, 2. Go nice and low and explode up. 3, 4, 5, getting a bit slower now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo-wee. Rows, I'm going to set from the top again. Feeling fatigued, so setting from the top is the safer option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. One more set of those. Oh man. Yeah, I really like those. Slow and controlled. I've changed up the stimulus of those push-ups by using a more slow and controlled method than a constant pace, which is what I was doing with the single arm deficit. So same movement, different stimulus. Just really highlights how you can use the same movement but in a different way and really get some amazing results. 1 minute, let's go. What do we got? Yay, 1 set left. Fantastic. Again, it's a timely reminder of why it's important to write sets down, because I really just couldn't remember what set I was on just then. Was it 2? Was it 3? Imagine my excitement when I realised I've done 3. Yeah. 30 seconds. 30 seconds of work. No, 30 seconds of rest. Alright, 10 seconds. Get yourself set up. Let's get ready for that last set, that last superset. Ready, let's go. Deep, nice and deep. 2, 3, 4. You can do these on your knees. 5 if you need to. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, kettlebell row. Set from the top, break at the hips, use the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah. Last set of those done. Fantastic. 4. Big tick. I reckon we've got about 10 minutes left, so hang in there. Won't be too long till we're done. If you've followed up to this point, thank you. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've got 1 superset to go, and we're finishing on some kettlebell bicep curls and some diamond push-ups. So for your diamond push-ups, your hands don't have to be this close together, they don't have to touch, that's fine. I like to do mine about here, but I still keep them close and in the shape of a diamond. And I really target that center chest area and the triceps. Kettlebell bicep curl. Am I going to use 16s or 12s? I think I might use a 12. So I'm going to be cupping the bell, just holding it in a nice comfortable position. I'm going to keep the elbows tucked into my side. I'm going to have nice straight arms, and then curl that kettlebell up to chest. Big squeeze at the top and full extension at the bottom. Make sure you fully lock out those elbows, use your max range, and then pull it back up to the top. 30 seconds, bicep curl and diamond push-ups. This is our last superset, and then we're done. Yeah. Alright, 10 seconds. Alright, I'm going to get my kettlebell ready. Okay, I'm going to hold it underneath. Find a comfortable position. That way. I think. Straight arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big squeeze. Straight arms. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and safely place that down on the floor. Diamond push-ups. Oh. Let's go. Aiming for the center of the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, 2-minute rest. 3 sets to go. And then we're done. Where are we at? 1. Catch my breath back. 16. That's good for me. The bicep curls. Paired with the diamond push-ups. And still feel it in the biceps with the diamond push-ups. Awesome. I'm gonna have a little drink. Now if you're really short on time and you wanted to get this done even quicker, I would say go for a 1:30 rest, but I have the luxury of having a little bit extra time today, so I'm going to stick to 2 minutes. Alright, we're nearly there, guys. We've got 30 seconds to go on this rest period, and then we will hit set number 2. Get my kettlebell ready. Took a little while to find a comfortable position for holding that one, so if you need to adjust during your set, that's fine. Get yourself sorted as you're performing each rep. And hopefully I remember that comfortable position as I perform set number 2. For sure, it was around this way. Alright, let's go. Keep the elbows tucked in by your side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, diamond push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. Two sets to go. 2 sets to go, and then we are done. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This has been an awesome amount of work. I've really enjoyed it. Hope you have too. It's well planned, if I do say so myself. Oh, timer. Alright, we'll have a 1:30 on from there. Somebody forgot to set the timer. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna move this over here, get it ready. And 1 minute to go. Then we're on to set number 3. We are nearly at the finish line. Alright. So hang in there, stay with me. We've got about 35 seconds to go. So you should have your breath back. Should be ready to go. 30 seconds. Right, 5 seconds, let's go. Set number 3. Which way am I going? Going this way. Okay, nice straight arms. 1, 2, big squeeze at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. 10. Then into our diamond push-ups. 10 reps. Right, I'm setting my timer this time, I'm not forgetting, because this is our last set coming up. That's 3. 1 more to go. And then we are done. Yeah, we've definitely gone over the hour, but that's alright. Particularly like the use of kettlebells, because if you do train at a commercial gym and you do happen to go there when it's extremely busy, 95% of people are not using kettlebells, so it's highly likely that even in peak periods in big commercial gyms you're going to have full access to all the kettlebells. You're going to be able to get full body workout in without having to fight for equipment and without having to fight for space. As you can see, I've done this whole workout maybe in 4 meters squared. Yeah, I'd say that's been generous. 4 meters squared, that's the only amount of space that I've been taking up, and I've managed to get in a full body workout. So I cannot recommend kettlebells enough to those who are worried about gyms being too full or worried about having to have a massive expansive home gym. It's not needed. Right, 25 seconds, we're on our last set and we are done. Can definitely feel a decent pump in my arms after doing these last few supersets. 10 seconds, right, let's go. 1, 2, nice straight arms at the bottom, big squeeze at the top. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Nice. Okay, diamond push-ups, last movement, last 10 reps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that concludes this video demonstration on supersetting kettlebells and bodyweight movements. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.